Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Obviously this video is going to be a lot happier than the last one. Basically a review of what happened at the Arsenal game. It was a very good result on our part. In regards to the actual game, it actually wasn't that much to look at. It was actually quite dull, and you know, United had a few obviously good opportunities, but there wasn't enough there to say that we actually deserved to win that game, because in fact we actually got battered for the majority of the game. Like, you know, the result was obviously 2-1 at the end. David De Gea again was just on form. I mean, seriously, he is becoming one of the best keepers in the world. I think it'd be one of the worst things ever if he went to Madrid or somewhere like that in Spain. I just could not see him moving there, because I was looking at the David Moyes moving to Sociedad the other night, and I was watching Sociedad on the TV, and Moyes said that the Spanish league was the best league in the world. And I was looking at it, they're playing Deportivo away, and there was nobody in that ground whatsoever. Now, I think David De Gea knows that, obviously, wherever he goes, he ain't going to fill out all the stadiums in Spain. Whereas with United are getting 75,000 every single week. They go away from home with quality support, which, you know, you can't even knock that at all. And I wouldn't see his reasoning behind it. And I think he's got a very good challenge here at United, so hopefully he will stay. Obviously, again, we've got some bad points throughout the game. Luke Shaw went off injured, which is just another injury worry for a nightmare of a team. When I saw Ashley Young coming on, I just couldn't believe what was going on. Obviously, the guy is absolutely awful. But, you know, he put in a shift. Not to say he was amazing there, but, you know, he did do, obviously, something, and he got subbed off later in the game, which is probably about right. But no, in regards to the result, it was a fantastic result, which leaves us 4th in the Premiership, which, you know, is where we want to be, realistically. You know, I know our ambitions have changed over the years since obviously David Moyes came in, Fergie left. But what we need to do is we need to focus on getting into that Champions League spot, and being there at the moment is a perfect place to be. And I was actually just looking at the next couple of fixtures, and you know, we've got 2 home games, Hull at home and Stoke at home. Now they're 6. That's basically 6 points. That is, you know, if you win that, if you beat those 2, those 6 points will go a long way. Okay. And I think there will be a great opportunity for us to actually do something there. Obviously, the games after that, they get a bit tricky. We've got Southampton away, we're just on fire. If we win there, I genuinely believe the Champions League spot is back on again. We have no reason to say that we cannot go to Southampton and beat them. After that, we've got the Scousers at home. Then we've got Villa away, which, you know, is doable. Newcastle at home, Spurs away, so on, Stoke away, then the FA Cup. So there's no easy fixtures in the league, but these next 2 should be ones that we win. Do you know what I mean? We should be getting 6 points from these next 2 games, Hull at home and Stoke at home. Obviously, we've got Steve Bruce coming back. Steve Bruce obviously knows a lot. He's caused a couple of upsets with us in the past when he's come back with other teams that he's managed, and he just knows United. I think that's the difference. When you look at ex-United players who've become managers, they sort of know the style of United, they understand it. But since Fergie's gone, everything seems to have changed. We've got Van Gaal, obviously, he went back to that the formation that he started with at the start of the season. And the only reason why he did that was simply because he realised that the defence probably could not cope with Arsenal's frontman, Alexis Sanchez. And he was right in a way, because they couldn't really do it, because you've got Paddy McNair, you've got Smalling, who's the other one again? You've got Blackett, who all were there, but basically it was defended by Wayne Rooney and Carrick in the midfield. So I think Van Gaal understood exactly what he needed to do. And to be honest with you, it's very rarely we see Van Gaal actually coming up trumps with something like that this season. It's actually done really well to do that. I think it says a lot for Arsenal. That was probably the worst game, one of the worst games I've seen United perform at, and we still managed to beat them at the Emirates, which was a really good sign. So that is a fantastic news, really, in that case. But it was a fantastic result, you know. As Steven Gerrard would say, we go again against Hull City, and then Stoke. You know, 2 games in a couple of days. Hopefully that'll come through for us. And next time I probably speak to you, I'm hoping again we'll stay in 4th and we'll be pushing on to try and get to 3rd. I think Southampton are there for the taking. I think the Scousers have actually fucked this up this time. As I'm doing this, they're probably going to be playing Crystal Palace. Hopefully they'll get beat there. But no, in all seriousness though, it's been a fantastic weekend for United. All we can do is win our games. Obviously the crappy thing is the injury worries that we've got. While I'm on the subject, just before I go, Van Persie was non-existent in that game. I think it's time we got rid of him. sell him to someone abroad, someone like that, I don't know, Barca, Madrid, whoever will have him, and then bring in somebody else in January. He's not performing. I don't know what it is. I genuinely thought Van Gaal would get the best out of him, but I was wrong. But it was a wonderful result at the Emirates. And then obviously we've got Steve Bruce coming to us next Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. I shall be there for that one. Unfortunately can't make the Stoke game. Nightmare getting there midweek because I've got work. It's just pretty shit really. But no, we'll go again, and I'm really excited. Please leave your comments, guys, if you're a United supporter. Tell us how chuffed you are. Obviously, if you're another supporter, I'm sure you want to give me some abuse. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I shall see you later.